Hello folks, this is game 2 between Liquid TLO and Zasa. Zasa. Not Zasa. Licenza. Down here's the green Protoss in the bottom left. Top right, TLO. Game 1 was a pretty fast game. For those who haven't checked it out, I would suggest doing so. It was, it wasn't the best play out of Zasa there. Let's see if we can do a little bit better here. I think this is... Get all my names mixed up on the maps. I'm pretty sure it's Clown Kingdom, but if I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will tell me. Actually, I've been playing a lot of games on this map lately. But the new maps in the ladder pool seem to be hitting it a little bit less. Though I'm quite comfortable with this map. I like it a fair bit. With the newer maps, though, I don't know what other people think of them. They seem to be just keep getting bigger and bigger. Neoplanet S is probably my favorite just because it's smaller still. And there's that one funky map, I can't remember what it's called, but it's big, dark brown, looks like people had a turret everywhere. And there's a really short rush distance between the two bases. I don't know if that map, okay, I gotta figure out the name of it because it's so wonky. It's got such a short rush distance, it might as well have been Steps of War. I don't know if anybody remembers Steps of War, like the shortest rush distance ever in like a map. You could go for 10 pool drone rushes and like win. It was pretty fun. Idris used to do that all the time. Loved watching that stuff. Let's see if Zasa goes for some more blockage on DOS hatcheries. He attempted to last game without much success. He is going for Forge first once again here. And like I said, I think doing a cannon rush isn't a huge investment in a lot of cases, and sometimes you can mess people up a lot. You got jumps the pylon? Jumps it? Oh. Oh. Just put a pylon right in front of it. Just say F you, pylon. Ah, yes. Oh, he's just patrolling out here. Now, I don't get this. If somebody throws down a fast expand, like a Zerg or a Protoss, and you can't do anything about it, just leave. Unless you're going to attack or do more scouting or something, like attacking the hatch or just sitting out front, you're just wasting time when this probe can be mining something or scouting for something. And you know that Zergling's going to come out soon, so you might as well just run. Every Zerg player generally goes pool before hatch, get out 2 to 4 Zerglings for map control. And to make sure that no cannons happen. Woo. That Overlord got a little toasted there. Wall up is going to get pretty much finished here. Not enough Zerglings coming out of TLO to really matter. Fast third hatch. Zerglings are now going to go and patrol around for any pilon. It doesn't appear to be any left on the map anywhere by Mr. Zasa. No gas yet out of TLO. It'll be interesting to see what kind of tech route he goes on this, or if he's going to go for mass macro. Which I don't disagree with, particularly on this map. The Protoss usually delays a while before they go for a third base, because it's much less easy to defend. So going for a big macro and scouting is a wise way to do it, and then unit up, as you see more units starting to be created. Cybernetic score right after Gateway. It was Forge first, so this is a little bit delayed. Though we do have the expansion down in good time. Not long after the Zerg players. This is about to poop and pop. Still no gas out of a said Zerg player, which I think is perfectly fine. I love the no gas play out of Zerg early on. Just go super greedy. There's finally 2 gases out of him. But I like going up to, over 40 drones and then getting the gases. It's really risky. You've got to have great scouting, because you may end up having to panic and produce a ton of Zergs and crawlers or something. But for the most part, you can get away with it. We do have only 2 gases taken so far from the Protoss player. Last game, it looked like Zasa was trying to go for more gas early on. This time he's delaying it in favor of a bit more economy, it appears. Third hatch up. Queens. Not at every base yet. We just have the 2. One more is about to finish and complete and pop out. Likely right at this base. Yep, just about done. 1 Devo chamber. Kind of surprised doesn't throw down a second. But he only does have the 2 gases down. Probably wants to take up to a layer pretty soon and then make his tech choice based off of what he sees from the Protoss player. Yeah, it's about that time. About the 7 to 8 minute mark is when you're going to see the Overlord starting to cross through the base. Nothing in here to really see from the Zerg player. The other gases are just going down right now. It looks like he's going to probably try and hide some tech in the back now that he sees the Overlord passing through. We do have a Robo Bay. Sentry. That Sentry is just going to run right past that Overlord. If that Overlord gets out, that is going to be super funny. It's not like it's a big deal to TLO, but if you can get it out for free, I mean, why not? It's just going to get tickled a while. Let's see if he manages to get it to escape. My mouse is blowing up for some reason. Finally getting more gas. Third and fourth. Is lair on the way? Nope, no lair yet. We do have the first immortal coming. There's the lair. Baneling nest, hey. So if he is going to be investing into Baneling, Zergling, and ground melee attack, I am assuming that there's going to be some form... Ooh. Nice little Zergling pile there. No, mouse, come back. There's not much the Protoss player can do about this bullying either. I like this. If you got Zerglings laying around and you're not doing anything, you might as well use them to take out things like the rocks. You might lose some here, though. Not enough Zealots that I would say it would be worthwhile for Zasa to push out. He was blocked for a while there on supply. Those rocks are going to go down. This base is not even begun yet. There's the pylon. But let's see if TLO... He had to pause. He is okay now. Fourth base on the way. I'm thinking that he's probably going to go try to get towards Ultralisk. Though Ultralisk for me is a very big tech choice for a counter. If this goes into mass immortal production, going for Ultras isn't necessarily the best move. They get pretty slaughtered by immortals. Baneling speed on the way. Once again, I don't know if that's the correct tech choice at this stage. We'll wait and see what happens. But with the sentries here, sentries, and you get some good stalker mixed in with your sentries, you get the force field surrounds, the banelings just get worn out. Zergling, seeing that this base is going to be going up here soon, let's see if TLO is going to try and make a ton of units to push to try to counter. If you look at the units tab, 71 drones. Could probably use a few more, but that's good enough. It looks like he's going to go for drops, actually. The good old Baneling drops. That's the only way to really get around the mass force fields. You get your Banelings like cordoned off by a bunch of force fields and you lose those, you're pretty much dunsies. No watchtower taken here by TLO. I find that a little bit strange. He does have quite the army over here. Speed's going to be finished up here soon. Drops a little ways off still, but his +1 armor will be finishing up right away as well. I like this pressure from TLO. It causes the army to fall back. Only +1 attack right now from the Protoss. Its armor is going to be not too far away though. 2-2 already on the way for TLO, so he's keeping really up on his upgrades, which I think are going to be really important as this game goes on. He doesn't really have that much of a supply lead over the Protoss, and this is a pretty tough army to crack. I know that he's going to try to go for drops here at some point, but I don't see the big Overlord swarm coming out just yet. Is he going to get lucky? He looks like he is. That's pretty unfortunate there for Zasa, and also he force fielded his army out. I don't know how much damage is going to get done. Let's see. There's enough gateways out now that he can get the Zealots in place. I think these Zealots, well, they're 1-1 versus the 1-1 lings. Oh, it's crushing through, slowly but surely. It's too bad these lings aren't being really cost effective. On this side, oh, he did snipe the Nexus. Nice play. These 1-1 lings are going to tear into these probes here. Zealots do pop back out. He loses one of them, but he does clean up that run by. Pretty far behind now though, behind in supply, he's behind in upgrades. His third is down. TLO's already started on his fifth. There's the drops. I need some really bad charge music or something like that. He said, where's the army? It should be here. I'm waiting. There's supposed to be an army. I remember. Is he still going to push in with it? Yeah, he might as well not. If he's not going to commit, just go get some damage done. Yeah, Protoss player's pretty much delayed in his area of effect damage. He does have the one Colossus on the way, but that could be a while still before that's out. Drop. Still one left. Hopefully this is planned. This could be really smart by TLO. He knows that it's still in there. I would just go for the workers. He's gonna lose it. Go for the workers. Yes, he is. That Overlord's really close to dying. Oh, he gets it. Sick. Oh, he only drops 2 actually. Let's see if he gets around to the other side. This is really slick. This could be really... Oh, shoot. Oh, they're all dead over here anyways. Nope, they're right there. Go for it, buddy. Do it. Oh my god. That one Overlord single-handedly won this game. Once again, mass low tech out of TLO here. The Colossus was just too far delayed. No storms. You just fall back until his force fields go away. I'll just pick up and go to the main. That's also pretty sexy. That's pretty funny. That was very well played out of TLO. I am super impressed. The Protoss player got in no pressure that whole game. Barely even crossed halfway down the map. Just constant ling pressure out of TLO. And that one Overlord killed 50 probes or some shit like that. That was sick. Great game. And yeah, I believe that's the series for TLO. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'm going to have some more games from the Zotac Cup coming up here real soon.